Hello, this is Warpath 1985 speaking, and in today's video/review, I was discussing on day 5 of the 12 Days of War, the Master Universe Origins Hordak. Now, Hordak is a little bit interesting since very similar to the previous review, King Hiss. His faction was mostly in the She-Ra cartoon series, even though, yes, the character was supposed to be associated with only He-Man, and during the rest of the Master Universe cast, nowadays Hordak and kind of ish the Snake Man when it comes to Tongue Lasher and Rattler are associated with, well, She-Ra Princess of Power, which is pretty cool, because now they're pretty much were part of the newer She-Ra cartoon series, which is I don't know, it exists. I don't know. I'm still very much on the fence of finishing that series because, oh man, I was so not interested. It kind of fell off. Remorse just fell off my interest, similar to the what was it? No, it was called the Voltron. There we go, the Voltron reboot. Aside from that, Hordak is unique since, similar to other general Horde figures, he does use the standard Master Universe Origins body mold, but it is slightly modified, and some of the accessories are obviously not necessarily more, just parts are obviously exclusive to him only, namely his feet, which are still exclusive to him. His head slightly, but it was reused for the Buzzsaw Hordak, the armor piece, and the cape. Kind of. They were technically reused for the San Diego Comic-Con, the PowerCon exclusive version of Hordak, which was a cartoon She-Ra Princess Power version of the character. It was used for that, but it's slightly different. No, it's actually the same, so, well. Aside from that, the general arm brace, bicep brace, whatever, was reused for, I believe it was Leech, right? Let me check back here. No, it was reused for Grizzlor and Grizzlor only. The forearms, which I mistakenly considered them being exclusive for King Hiss, were used for King Hiss, and everything else just generally used from other figures, which is interesting to say at least. It's not as influentially unique compared to King Hiss, where a lot of stuff was brand newly, which was newly tooled for that figure, but were used for a little bit later. But most of this stuff, by the time this figure was released, were reused pretty much, which is a little bit of a shame. Aside from that, the figure, the character of Hordak itself, he's a pretty interesting character. Being obviously the mentor to Skeletor, he is obviously very influential to the He-Man Master Universe lore. Also being the person who killed King Grayskull, He-Man's great-great-grandfather, or general, not really grandfather, which was He-Man's ancestor. The mini-comic that was included with Hordak was the Sneak Attack mini-comic. Now, the Sneak Attack mini-comic is, in general, a duel and also a fight against Stratos, his guard, and general other avians. There we go. Ninjor, Triclops, and obviously Hordak, including also others, that being the Horde Troopers, etc. Because in general, this was the return of the Horde in the 2021 year. We'll continue into 2022, but will eventually be turned into Rulers of the Sun. Aside from that, you see a couple more battles here and there. And finally, the advertisements for the other figures are released in this wave, which was He-Man, Stratos, Hordak, Skeletor, Triclops, and Ninja. Even though, yes, others were re-releases, they were still part of the wave. But yeah, that's mostly it for this main comic. Nothing really special, but it is most certainly quite neat. Aside from that, back to the review, which I would compare him to now. Since I want to mention the comparisons right now, because general figures are not that very interesting. First off, being King Grayskull himself, being his original arch rival before his ancestor Shiva, who is now his current arch nemesis, and a couple of his goons, which I do own all of the Horde villains. I won't be showing off on the Raz Evil 2-pack, Chatjaw and Keldor, just because they're kind of more associated with other things, but they're technically associated with Horde. It's a little weird, but they're associated with Horde on occasion. We have with Leech, who I think it's like a she, I don't know. Leech's journal gender is really confusing because sometimes it's she, I believe in the original cartoon it was like a girl, because it's a Shiro cartoon, but in other media, Leech is like a male. Aside from that, that's Leech. Here is Grizzlor, who's occasionally portrayed as Hordak's right-hand man, or otherwise executioner. Also, the deluxe figure, which I do want to review one day, Mosquitor, who's my favorite Horde figure and general character. My previously reviewed, alongside with Grizzlor, I forgot to mention that, Mantana, and finally, my previously reviewed also Good Old Horde Trooper, which I don't own the other variations of the Horde Trooper as currently right now. I missed out the version of the Crimson Horde Trooper and the Weird Shadow Horde Trooper that was released in that PowerCon exclusive multi-pack. And also I don't have the recent 2-pack deluxe figure set, whatever, from Walmart set is a ridiculous price, or most of the price thing ever, in my Geldor review, which you can check out if you want to. Aside from that, the figure does come with the standard crossbow, where it's just simply plug in there, it shoots out like that. Mine's a little bit gummed up, it looks to be. Yeah, it's a little bit gummed up, but yeah, it just kind of works like that. Plus a bunch of figures, basically. His strange shield bat, which is, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a bat, it's supposed to be a shield. It's definitely a little strange. It looks like Horde, more just Hordak's brother, Horde Prime, because in general, this is not Horde, like this is Horde Prime. But yeah, it's just a little strange. Finally, will be his circulation, which is just your standard Master Universe Origins circulation, nothing really special, but it does have very limited ankle rockers, and for some reason, very loose joints. I don't know why. My Hordak has these very super loose joints ever since I first got it back in 2021, I believe. Yeah, it's like a ball joint, hinges, hinge elbows, hinge wrists, swivels, etc. Very simple figure. Comes to more just your standard Master Universe Origins articulation. I don't know why this figure is like Suka. I'm pretty fair as that. It was just very loose out of the package when I got it, when it was first released. Aside from that, that's all for this review for day 5 of the 12 Days of War. Nothing really special. I do technically recommend this figure because it's still available. If you wanted to, you could like get the Buster Hordak, which is a little bit better when it comes to general price, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's all for this review. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I should see you next time for day 6.